what did they call him? Is he a police commissioner?
The police commissioner
Mkhwanazi.
and yeah,
Mkhwanazi in
Mkhwanazi.
Durban. What's his position there?
Yeah, let me check that out because there's and then who's this one? Is he the minister of police in
Yes,
KZN?
the minister. It's not in KZN, it's the whole of SA. Senzo Mchunu.
Senzo
Mchunu, yes.
So was it Senzo who has an agenda on this other one?
It seems because apparently and allegedly, Senzo Mchunu wrote a letter to the IPID. IPID is the Independent Police Investigative Department. So meaning that what they investigate mostly is the behavior of the police. And also the behavior of the people towards the police. So if you, the community, you feel like the police are using force at certain point, or maybe there's a certain case where the police kind of closed it and hid it, you then can write to the IPID and say, I feel like there's a certain case where the police are have infiltrated the case and they are also implicated in the case. So the IPID can investigate since they are independent. And then whatever they then come up with as a result of their investigation, then it can be taken up by the minister to say, you as a police commissioner, I am removing you from that position. So now, you know what the police in KZN have been doing whenever there is crime in KZN?
Yeah? They've been killing the criminals.
They've been killing the criminals.
So, yeah. Like right now, it's just mind-boggling because right now, you just don't know if maybe are they killing the criminals because it's always a gunfight, or maybe they're killing the criminals because they know the criminals will snitch.
Aye, bro. No.
Because maybe sometimes the criminals, because most of the criminals work with the police and work with the government. Most of them, some of them are even arrested. They come out of jail to do crimes and then go back. So certain times they feel like shit, boy. If this one is arrested and then he gets arrested by the wrong person, or maybe gets questioned by the wrong person, we in deep shit. Let's kill this person. So there's a whole lot of things there that are in question, bro, that you can't really.
But then, bro, are you defending the criminals?
Okay. For them being killed.
Yeah.
No, but they must. Wait, I feel like people must answer for their question. If maybe they must die, and just bring back the death sentence once.
But
if they deserve to die, bring back the death sentence. But they must answer for their crimes. Right?
As much as you're answering for your crime, you are going to a crime scene to arrest people. They open fire. It doesn't matter if it's one bullet. Are you saying if they shoot one bullet, I'm supposed to shoot only one bullet?
Nah, bro.
And wait for them to shoot the second bullet. That's when I can shoot my second bullet.
The moment, bro, you see the person taking the gun out, you take shots, man.
You take shots, and it shouldn't matter how many.
Yeah, because you might miss. You might miss. Yeah, so you don't want to miss, so you take out as many shots as you can. I understand that.
And regardless of what you might miss, once a criminal opens a gun against the police, the police is supposed to use whatever power possible, even if it means killing the person in action. Because what if you shoot him on the leg, then he shoots you on the head? So you shoot wherever possible.
If I show you something, I've seen even in Pirates of the Caribbean, you kill everybody, but
who tries to kill you?
So this pirate, just goes out. He was a ghost. He kills out everybody in the ship and just leaves one person to go out to tell the story. So now, if you're a police person, maybe it's 3 guys, 4 guys, and you taken down 3 of their friends, bro. The other one, seeing these friends going down, he's gonna panic. He's gonna be scared. So now what I'm saying is, whatever happens, bro. Not all the time everybody gotta die. Even if you shoot that nigga.
I'm not saying everybody gotta die. I'm not saying
hold one nigga, bro. Even if you kill everybody else, matter. Hold one nigga to account for something. Because at the end of the day, there's a whole lot of a whole lot of crimes that are not answered for because we're killing these people who are supposed to speak out.
That's not what I'm saying, bro. I'm saying, look, you go into a crime scene or somewhere where criminals are hiding. Let's say, for example, where we are shooting right now. There's like 6 criminals inside. You know they are armed. You are outside. Okay, you come in peace. Tactically, then you wanna take them down before they see you. They spot you. They shoot first. We're inside a room, right? They are outside the room. How then do you think they must?
Police.
No, we're not the police. We're the criminals at this time.
Okay.
Yes, we are inside. They're outside. Are you saying they should at some point shoot 5 shots and then like, okay, fine, guys, we are coming in?
Nah, bro.
Once you open fire, bro, it means you mean war.
Bro,
you are raging war. Like, once you open fire against the police, you are raging war.
Once you point a gun, even if that gun, bro, is
sure.
Not, you didn't clock that, bro, that's a threat to my life.
What am I supposed to do to
retaliate, bro?
And is it supposed to matter how many times I retaliate?
Not really.
No, yes, I was not supposed to matter. I was defending myself, and you can only defend myself.
I'm not saying that is a problem. I'm saying as much as, because you're going to be shooting 100 shots there, and then you're going to, it's like you can count. If that guy is shooting a 9mm, that guy is shooting a revolver, okay, that guy is shooting whatever. So you can count, okay, how many bullets in the gun, right? Okay, they might have run out of bullets.
So you're saying the police are supposed to do that when they're in action? Count rounds?
Pella, what are you holding? Because right now, you are attending action. What are you holding? Do you know the amount of bullets you're holding?
No, I know.
Can you defend yourself?
No, you are supposed to know how many bullets you're holding. I get it. But are you saying they're supposed to also count the bullet of the criminals?
Yeah, bro.
For what reason?
For their safety. Because right now, these criminals are in a room. You are approaching these criminals. You want to arrest them, right? So now you are approaching them. Whether you are safe or not safe is by whether these guys So now if we were shooting guns right now, bro, and then if you're a gunman, how long it takes to reload, and then you move a little second further, and there are no shots back, know that these guys might.
But what if you can kill all of them while you're outside?
Then it's fine.
Yeah, that's what the police in KZN are doing. They're killing all of them every single time. If you open shot at us, then you don't deserve to leave. That's what you deserve. You don't deserve to leave because once you, it's like now, bro. I hold a gun. I'm a criminal. Look, I hold a gun. It jams while I'm trying to shoot you. First time. Are you saying I should wait for you to reload, or now you're supposed to take your gun and shoot straight at me and kill me?
That's what I'm supposed to do, shoot you straight in the face.
Yeah, and kill me.
No, okay, so now my point, and I feel like maybe it depends maybe in terms of situations. When it comes to maybe, let's say, SBV heist, like she did like that, there you don't need no answers. Like, you don't need no criminal to answer you where to get the plans.
But it's the same thing that's happening with the police in KZN.
In every crime scenario.
If you check most of the crimes they attend, but if you check most of the criminals they attend to, it's mostly these guys. The guys who do a CIT heist, cash in transit, those guys are always armed, and you know they are armed to the teeth. Where those guys can have an AK-47. Yeah, we're talking about KZN here. So are you saying is it fair for a minister now to say because you are killing most of the criminals, you are solving most of the crime, you are eliminating the criminals, you should be investigated? Because that is what's happening now. We're saying
that should be investigated.
Because, initially there's a letter that was written. IPID published a letter saying the letter is coming from the Minister of the Police. And then later on the minister, IPID came out and said it wasn't the Minister of Police. There was a miscommunication in what in our communication. Do you see what's happening?
So the accused said anything about it?
Accused who?
This guy, Mkhwanazi has the...
No, Mkhwanazi says he doesn't have a problem with being investigated, but then the investigation shouldn't mean the police should be limited to doing their work. They shouldn't that investigation shouldn't be something that then limits the work. And if it's fair, free and fair, then let it happen. But then it shouldn't be something that is a tool that is used to scare the police from doing their work. If a criminal opens fire at the police, it means you are waiting to meet your maker at whatever time and at whatever cost that means. So it shouldn't be that thing where now we are saying we start complaining that they're killing too many criminals. What about the criminals that are killing the many civilians? Are we counting the number of people that are getting killed by the criminals?
Exactly.
We're not counting them.
So, but now, okay, so now since the independent police, whatever, did the minister or whatever said anything since they
removed
changed
the statement?
So since they changed the statement, what
He
did
also
he say?
removed the statement and said, there's been some misconception about my name. I was wrongfully referenced as somebody who was asked for an investigation on the police in KZN, more especially the police commissioner. But that's a lie, bro. They cannot just quote your name. Like imagine tomorrow somebody goes and kills someone and like, yo,
out of everyone, out of everyone.
Collins said I must kill you. Then the next is like, no, it wasn't Collins.
Out of everyone,
bro.
Out of how many?
Bro, you are guilty as fuck. That nigga is guilty, bro. Bro, once it gets to that nigga is guilty.
Yeah.
You are guilty as charged.
So okay. So now we're looking at the bigger part of politics. What is this guy looking for by trying to get this nigga out of the game?
There are politicians who
Because I also
look, bro. Let me tell you, there are politicians who are starting to complain that we're no longer able to operate in KZN because the police have gotten more stricter and they have an upper hand. Why? Because of the police commissioner who doesn't tolerate nonsense. When he hears that there was a CIT, he's going to investigate it until he gets to the bottom of it. And then either the perpetrators are dead or behind bars. He doesn't care, but they have to be found. Yeah. So now, most CIT has are linked to politicians, people who are elite, because that's where they make most of their money. Yeah. So now, if the guy is stopping that...
All the CITIs.
Yes, if the guy is a threat to that kind of business, who do you think is going to complain first? The guys are making their money in a legal way, but they are connected politically. They have someone who's pulling the string somewhere. Hansen, that guy, had to have his name removed from the investigation.